Hello and welcome back. And so today we are going to be setting up this enclosure for a new creature that I have bought. So the new creature is in here. You won't be able to see it, but I'll tell you what it is now. It is a fat-clawed Egyptian scorpion. So I'll put the Latin name here or over there somewhere. Yeah, so let's get on with building the enclosure. Okay, so to start off with, what I'm going to do is add the substrate. Because this is an Egyptian desert scorpion, it has like a desert arid substrate. So this is actually arid desert mix, and it's BioLife. So I could put live plants in it if I wanted to, but I don't really want to because I've got some succulents that I could put in. Actually, yeah, I might as well put a succulent in. So I've got this one right here. I'm just going to keep it in the pot and then hide the pot in amongst the soil. So let's put it in. Right, so now I'm going to add. So this hide, this is just a little bit of cork bark, and as you can see, I've cut it out. So it's got like a little hide underneath. So this will be where it will spend most of the day. So I've got that in there, and then I'm going to add all the soil in now. I don't want to try and cover the hole where the entrance to the cave is, so the scorpion knows that is where it's supposed to live. Okay, there we go. So I've covered it up a little bit more. Yep. Alright, so now I'm going to add everything else. So this is only going to be a short little video because, well, it's only a quick build. So just get all of the dirt out of the water dish. And then I'm just going to put the water dish. Actually, no, I'm going to put the big bit of bark in, because scorpions, they like to squeeze nice and tightly under stuff. So if I put this in like that, I'll let the scorpion do whatever it wants. So it can bow under that, it can go in the cave, it's got lots of different options. And then I'll put the water dish here, just there, and then put that there. Alright, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think it looks pretty decent. It's only a small enclosure, but like I said, it's only a small scorpion. Yeah, so it's sort of a bioactive enclosure, but not really, because it's only got a plant in a pot in. Alright then, so let's show you the scorpion. Alright, so this is the scorpion. Now I'm going to be quite risky, and I'm going to try and handle it because it's such a small scorpion. Well, I've never actually held this scorpion before. The only scorpion that I've ever held is Venom, my Asian forest scorpion. So I guess let's hope not to get stung. Yeah. Well, I'm going to try and hold it then. Alright, so I've got my camera here so you can get a good close-up, but let's give it a try. So I'm just going to use the tongs to gently bring it out. There we go. So I don't want to make any sudden movements with my thumbs because I don't want it to attack and sting my thumb. I don't know how potent its venom is. I wouldn't say it's that much because as you can see, it's a fat clawed scorpion. So usually with scorpions, the bigger the claws, the less potent the sting is. But then again, it is usually the smaller the scorpion, the bigger the sting. So I'm just trying to move it gently around because I don't fancy being stung today. Also, I have named this scorpion Hades. So I've named it Hades after the god of death. I think it's god of death, but I thought it suited it well because well, scorpions are carnivorous and kill things. So yeah, so it's a really nice colour. I've never actually kept a desert scorpion before, so this will be a new experience. I've got, when I put it in the enclosure, I've got an undermat heat pad that's going in it, so that's why I've got the different levels. So when it goes up high, it can get away from the heat, and when it goes in its burrow, it can get the heat as well. So yeah, so it's a lovely little scorpion. I guess let's put it into its enclosure, because I don't want to keep handling it and risk me getting stung. Okay. I'm going to bring the enclosure towards it, I think. I just don't want it to bolt. I keep thinking it's stung me, but it's actually its little feet. Its feet have got little claws on it. Oh, alright, it's just jumped off. So I'm going to quickly grab it by its tail. See, it's doing a defensive posture. Oh, if I can. Okay. So I'm just going to gently grab it. See, it is jumping because it is being defensive. See, look, as you can see, it really doesn't like the tongs, but I'm going to add it into its new enclosure. So there we go. Cue montage of scorpion in its enclosure. Some little facts about this scorpion. So this is the Egyptian fat-clawed scorpion, like I said, and instead of using its stinger to sting its prey, it will actually crunch its prey to death, well, squeeze its prey to death, exactly like the Asian forest scorpion does, because it's got such fat claws. But I fed it some crickets recently, and it's eaten perfectly well. But it crunched it to start with, but the cricket was still moving because it was a little bit bigger than it was, and it used its stinger, which venom never usually does. So it was quite interesting to see that. But like I said, these are from Egypt, so they're an African scorpion, meaning they need quite hot sand, which is why I'm having the heat pad underneath. Also, I've added lots of bark and twigs. So this is to produce lots of hides for it, because if you only have one hide, it will stay there for the whole time. But if you introduce lots of new hides, it can dig and choose around and choose which hide it prefers to sleep in during the day, because it is nocturnal. So that's why I feed it. Because it's nocturnal, that's why I feed it at night. I feed it a range of mealworms, crickets, and that's about it at the moment. But I will be feeding, well, I don't even know if it's going to get any bigger, because I bought it as an unsexed scorpion. So but I reckon it is male, because if I put a picture up here of what a male scorpion and a female scorpion look like, it's got quite distinct, like, wings almost. I can't really describe it any better than that, so that's why I'm putting the picture up. But it's got quite distinct ones, so I reckon it is a male. So I might get a female for it so they can breed. But if I was to do that, I'd buy a big 10-gallon tank and house quite a few of them in there, because they are solitary and communal animals, so meaning they can live alone or all together. So I thought that'd be quite a cool setup, like a bioactive, arid community scorpion enclosure. But this is a long time in the future, so yeah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.